Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So I'm on TikTok now. I love the effects. I know with the right makeup, because everybody do it, wear the right makeup, you will have a brilliant effect. That's how I cannot wait to look. It's nothing that they did other than they filtered it with makeup, but I'm still pretty. So it doesn't matter. I'm not conceited either. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying, oh, I'm the prettiest. No, I'm not saying that. I just say that I have potential. So I didn't come to talk about that. I didn't come to gloat. What I wanted to tell y'all is I love the pictures that were taken. I think that they're beautiful. And I wanted to talk about some things for a second. And here it goes. I wanted to tell you guys that I met with the Republican Party director, Matthewfrohlich. And I wanted to say to him and his family that it was an awesome time. And as we discussed, I will be running in a surprise place. I want to run in a surprise place so that I don't want to tell everybody where yet. I'm gonna keep it a surprise because I have to move there, and I want to be when my lease is up. I want to be there, and he's gonna follow me the whole way. He's gonna follow me every step of the way until I win. He said I have better probability of winning in that district than any other district, and I don't want nothing to mess this up because I want this type of coverage, and we're going to do some campaigning by December. He wants to stay with me and stick with me, the whole route. Just what a great friend he is. He's polite, he's honest, he's talented. He is vigorously working around the clock. Like he knows my story, and I appreciate him for that. So thank you if you're out there watching, Mr. Matthew. Now, I want to make a change for the community, and sticking it out the whole year here is fine. I'm okay with that. I see him in a couple weeks. Oh my God, I messed up everything. Once again, speed writing. Thank you. That's so embarrassing. It won't happen again, y'all. I'll make a promise that I'll be looking at my spelling because that's a stickler with me. That's the only thing I'm embarrassed about is the speed typing. It's not the spelling, it's the speed typing that brings on the bad spelling. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm brave enough to get on here. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. I'm on TikTok. I got less than 7 minutes and 30 seconds to be exact. I'm doing a short segment on here. So I wanted to say to the Tacoma police, I'm going to try to help. I'm not a senator. I'm not nothing right now, but I want to help with the crime. The Tacoma police, yes, I let it slip. But I'm not, it should have been slipped. It's going to be Tacoma where I live, but it's going to be the outskirts of Tacoma. But I won't say which district. I'm just going to keep that in the back of my mind. So it's going to be Tacoma. That's why I hashtag the Tacoma police. And I just want to make a change for the better for the Tacoma police. And I hate seeing y'all burnt out and, struggling. Like I said, in Seattle, it's 8 million people to 8,000 cops. I didn't do the statistics on Tacoma, but yeah, I will be moving there. I want to travel, and this way I can kind of travel in the city of Washington, in the state of Washington, without getting in trouble. you know so I will be talking to everybody, preparing for that. And there it is. Like, the crime rate is high. People are doing drugs out on the street. People are making it hard for other people. People are just, it's demonic out here. I hate to say it. It's demonic out here. And we need to make a change for the better, man. You see something, say something. People are scared to say something. I'm scared to say something because I'm afraid of retaliation. Like, it's not only the illegals coming over, it's the people that's been doing crime for years, and they go to jail and they get recycled out. It's not right. And they don't learn nothing. You slap, you sit up there, a child misbehaves. I don't know how y'all do y'all uh like, what is it, behavior modification. I don't know how y'all do y'all behavior modification with your children. If you put them in timeout, if you give them a little tap on the hand, if you smack them on the butt like they used to do back in the day in schools. But depending on what you do, ask yourself, did they learn from this process? The same applies with jail. Jails in Seattle, King County, is just too congested. We need more jails. We don't need to recycle them in and out, because one day they're going to be in your neck of the woods committing a crime. They're going to be in your neck of the woods committing a crime. I'm thinking about this off top of my head. Imagine a guy who lunges at a judge. Imagine anybody. Let's see, a guy who lunges, that's fact. Imagine a 2-year-old in Washington, D.C., right? Gets shot. Imagine that be your 2-year-old. But you say, I stay in this part of the neighborhood, so that shouldn't happen. No, one day you're going to be on the news saying, this is my part of the neighborhood, and I didn't think that would happen. They're migrating, not only the illegals, but people that should not be, even like they're breaking into cars on Federal Way. They're doing all types of stuff. We need a better behavior modification tool, and I would gladly be able to write a plan for that. I want to write a plan for behavior modification, such as jail and some type of, no, not community time. It depends on what you do. We need more behavior modification for these adults. We need to keep them off of drugs, make drugs not readily available, make, like this Democrat or Republican woman said, make marijuana the age limit of 25, because your brain is still growing. I know I got a lot of people saying, but the age limit should be 25, because your brain is still growing. I understand now. I see more clearly now. I'm not going to be that mayor that smoked crack, years later. I don't want no drugs. I think clear. My anxiety level is down. Everything is down. I'm so much better without drugs, medicinal marijuana included. And the scary part, it causes schizophrenia effects. So if you're out there smoking, you need to notice at the least, notice your behavior. Notice what you are behaving like. Are you starting to get paranoid, like Scarface said, paranoid? Like, what are you doing out of the ordinary? But if you're using, the scary thing is, if you're using drugs for a longer time, you're not going to notice. You're going to think you're normal. These are the things we need to cover in the chambers of city council. Seriously, we need to cover a lot. And I got less than a minute to talk to TikTok. I wanted to tell you guys that we have a lot to cover, and I want to win. I want to win city council. I want to be able to talk to people, engage in groups, tell them what my plans are. I'm going to start writing down new plans. And I hope that y'all vote for me. The ones that are in Tacoma, I hope the police vote for me. Yes, I'll admit, I've been to jail. That is a fact. But it was not what you think. My goal is to recover from that, get the meth off the streets the people is feeding to us, and make Tacoma and Seattle cleaner and more efficient. Hold on, y'all. Let me. So I got that out the way. I had to do that. But other than that, we need to make it more cleaner. I'm not going to get on there. How about Instagram? Hold on, y'all. I have to keep myself, So sorry about that. Oh, the other way, my book bag. So anyway, thank you. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. So anyway, like I was saying, we need to make it more cleaner and sufficient. Don't you want the generation of the next decade to have a better tax cut, better relationship, better diversity, better everything? We need to have it better. We need to have everything better so we can work on the future, work on stuff that we're normally not, because we're so busy fighting and war is going on. But I can only talk about what city council do. War is going on. People are smoking crack. People are using meth, and some people are slipping people. You know how some people slip people methamphetamine, crack cocaine, the date rape drug. They slipped them that, and just like it happened to me, they slipped me in my weed tincture. And that's why I'm not using drugs anymore, because I could easily use drugs and get away with it, but that's not my MO. I am sincere. But they slipped methamphetamine in my tincture, my weed tincture, which is oil that goes underneath your tongue. I was self-medicating myself with medicinal marijuana. And it caused me to be aggressive. It caused me to assault somebody. And so I went to jail for almost a year. I'm not happy about that. I'm not gloating, but nobody can say I was dishonest with them. Everything I say is the truth. And I don't want crime in our city. And it's the corporate is the drugs. Imagine what they're putting in those drugs that make you go crazy, schizophrenic, and make you aggressive and come back to them. They choose chemicals that you will come back to them. Hey, can I get that rock? Yeah, I need that rock. My dad was a habitual crack user for 3 decades. He graduated to methamphetamine. He wanted methamphetamine because the hype about, I didn't want it. I never knowingly used it, but he used it. And now he has dementia at such a young age. I like Myrna Lou, for instance. She's 73. She's on point. Only thing she can't do really is hear that good. That's excellent condition for her in her 70s. My dad, using methamphetamine, crack cocaine, heroin, and almost every drug in the book, cost him his brain. Now he's up in a home. He can't walk. And I have to go visit him one day, like soon. I want to go visit him before he expires and take a picture with him. He remembers me, but he doesn't remember me. He talks in circles. And I'm estranged for the rest of my family, gladly. I don't see no reconciliation. Because they're the reason why I have anxiety, why I have the little anxiety now that I have now. Abuse, beating me up. I never hit nobody on purpose. I've never hit nobody unless I'm under the influence, which was the methamphetamine. You can ask anybody from high school to college and I used to get picked on. And here's the thing. I've never hit nobody. They could talk as much junk, call me the B word, everything. I've never hit nobody. I used to get abused by my family, choked out till I blacked out, dumped in a 12-foot pool, wanting me to die. That's why I'm estranged. I don't want to know no more what's going on, and that's that. That's a closed book. I'll write about it in a new book when I find a better author or a better book publisher that wants to hear about me and wants to make this book special. But other than that, I'm tired. You got the abusee, you got families, the abusee, the abuser. I talk about that in my book. I talk about the abusee, which is the one that gets hit on, the abuser, which the one that punches the abusee, and then the child. The child is the innocent. What do we do? And then you could have two abusers that get off on hitting each other. What about the homes? And then the child grows up, especially if it's a male. They grow up because, I had this one young lady on the show. She talked about how her husband was into child smuggling, and she said that he was doing inappropriate things with one of the children. Yeah, crazy, right? How do we stop that? He got out. He got out on bail and probation while I stayed in jail for 8 months because I liked Trump. It's period. Everybody went to jail. Everybody higher up in the Republican Party, and they made sure they kept me in jail so I wouldn't promote this. This is another reason why I was in jail. I took it with honor, but I learned from it. It's a learning experience. I'm not mad at the court system. I'm not blaming and playing the blame game. I'm just telling the truth. I made sure I told my lawyer that I love Trump, not in the way of sexual, but I love his charisma. I love his truth. I love Make America Great Again. Everything he say is true. Everything. Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'm on their side. All of them. Kimberly Guilford, Donald Trump Jr. And so they kept me in. It's a deep state. But I want to make a change. I speak the truth. And nearly 99.9%, leaving 1% out, I agree with Donald Trump. The reason why I had mental issues is because I was on drugs. I am fine now, on the right medications. You can function on the right medications. And one last thing, if they can let you from the VA, they help people with mental health issues become a part of the DOD system, Department of Defense. They get them jobs, but I don't want to go that route. I don't want to be a peer support specialist. I want to be a city councilwoman, and I have every right to choose to do that. If they can let people in as peer support specialists, I should be able to get a job for 6 to 9 months working as city councilwoman. I'm not going to wear these exotic hairstyles. No, I know that, but I'm going to promote myself in them. I love wigs. Wigs been my thing since I watched my mother before she passed away, God rest her soul, wear a wig. I love wigs. I even made a wig. If you look at my website, you see the wig I made. I cut it and I showed it off. And I wore it, but I can't find the picture that I had when I wore it. I am trying to make a change for the better. I've been through enough I've been through enough. And I say that we need somebody that done been through it, that done been on drugs and is off of drugs and can maintain being off of drugs for 2 years or more. Somebody else that can, what else? See what happens corrupt in a low income community and wants to progress in a middle class to upper class community. I don't want to be lower class no more. When I find this next place, it's going to be an upgrade from where I'm at now. I still want the fireplace, but it's going to be an upgrade because I'm going to have more money. I don't care who's listening, who's like, we're going to rob her. Find me first. And I have the police watching over me. If I see anything funky, I'm going to reach out to the police of Seattle. I trust in the police department. Just like I trust the Santa Maria, I would be dead by now if it wasn't for the Santa Maria Police Department. They hate that I'm annoying, but they see what I see and they play it off, but they watch me. I have a probation officer right now, and they watch me. I want to be watched. I feel safer. And I stay to myself, but talk virtually and talk to the right people. I don't go around putting banners on people's cars no more. I don't go around trying to speak to neighbors except to let them know I respect them. I don't want to be known in a community. Not this community. It's a good community. It's pretty good, but I just don't want to start nothing with nobody. Because it flipped around on me last time. And I like the diversity that there's white people, there's black people, there's Hispanic people. I don't see just Hispanic people that's dumpster diving or doing stuff. I'm not saying Hispanic people are bad. There's good Hispanic people out there. But where I used to be located, they would dumpster dive and go through everything that I put in the trash. Talk about what neighborhood that I was in. And now that they got my phone number, they've been harassing me again. Because I put it out. I have to. I'm a businesswoman. But, in closing, I want to I want to help Trump make America great again. We need to help. Everybody can pitch in. Everybody can pitch in. He even got the Hispanic votes because they know what's going on. You should see, I spoke with a Border Patrol agent that was Hispanic, and he said he's tired of these immigrants coming over. And he was full-blown Hispanic. He said it's terrible at the border. This was in Santa Maria. Because they're making them look bad. He got like 47% of the Hispanics, a lot more black people, and as always, white people. And I voted for him a couple of days ago. I had until the 12th, and something told me to look at that voting stuff to see, because it was like, I'm going to be honest. I'm always honest. It was like disappearing ink. I looked at it. The only thing I seen was Joseph Biden Jr. That's all I saw. And I said, you know what? I'm going to hold on to it and put it over there. Then at the last minute, I looked at it and Donald Trump's name was there. And I was like, oh, when did his name get on the banner? All I seen was Ron DeSantis and Joseph Biden. I swear to God. And I read very well. And then I look at it again on the 12th, the day. That's why I drove up there to drop off the ballot. But it just said Donald Trump. And I was like, okay, when did his name come on there? So I hurried up and filled it out. And I drove up there to Renton, King County, and I dropped it off in the box. I feel that we need to all pitch in to make America great again. Nobody's perfect. Our president, the president that's trying to be president, Donald Trump, he's not perfect. Nobody is. I'm not downing him off of that. I say that he does a 98.8% a good job. That's good. Because when he was president, I was grossing 100,000. I had 6,000 plus another 5,000 I was making a month. And then that was cut short as soon as he got out of office. And I voted for him. My husband cheated. Everything went downhill. What do you think about that? But it's okay. We're going to make America great again. We're going to pitch in. If you see something, say something. We need to change some laws about this methamphetamine use. It's become a United States pandemic. Meth labs, crack labs everywhere. Give these people a reason to live that wants to create a business, a legal business. Just like Air Force Amy. She's in a legal business performing every night. Give them a legal business where they don't have to make crack, methamphetamine, or have ounces or bricks of weed. Give them a chance to do like cooking or selling stuff. I don't know. It's hard to get a business these days. Give them hope in the Black community and Hispanic minority community. I probably will be back on here later to do my homework. I got one part for week 4. I want to do that and get that over with. It's a 750 to 1,050 word paper for building your business. So I hope y'all join me with that because I get so excited in school, but I've been so busy and I keep forgetting today is Friday. Today is Friday. Yeah, I thought today was Thursday. I thought today was Thursday. So if you're out there watching Demont Reese, hopefully I just wanted to give a worldwide because I'm speaking, it's people worldwide watching me. I want to close with this. I apologize for your film that I edited getting off of my channel when it happened. That's all I say about that. Thank you. I hope you reach out to me for another round 2 interview. He's interviewed people like Bush. He's interviewed people, and I'm not prejudiced. I don't say, oh, he's Democrat. No, 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 no. So you got Bush, you got the Pope, you got Obama. Okay, fine. You know, they're not appealing to me in a sense of form of politics, but they are high-end people. And he's interviewed took pictures of a whole lot more. It's an honor that you took pictures of me. It's an honor. You were the first person I got to interview you. Y'all should watch that video. He was a great person. So if you ever in Philadelphia and want professional photographs, Demont Reese is your guy. He gave me a discount. He had $20 in a dream, Demont, right? $20 in a dream. So definitely take care of you guys. I hope to be in your magazine too, but definitely take care of you guys. I love you guys. Believe it or not, you know, we need to learn how to love each other and not say, well, she's not in my circle or he's not in my circle or they not in my circle. If you're watching me, I love you guys. I truly do. I get so excited interviewing people. I think I have an interview tomorrow or Sunday. I don't remember. I'll look later. But let's see if we can finish strong and do this paper. If not, we'll do the paper Saturday. I'll have something to do. And then I can start on week 5 of my interview and stuff. But yeah, and thank you everyone who I interviewed today, yesterday. I just can't get over Miss Myrna Lou. I love that woman. She's like, what do you think of that? I love it. I love that woman. Anyway, y'all take care. You have to look up Myrna Lou, get your palm read. She said, I'm a strong woman and I'll find love by the time I'm 42. And I'm 39 now. So yeah, hopefully that'll happen. So other than that, pretty fun job she has. Y'all take care and thank you for watching me. I love y'all have to go on TikTok. I love the filters because I know with the right makeup and the right highlights, I look exactly like the pictures, but I love like highlights people and I cannot wait where people send me new makeups and people send me things to broadcast and say, "Oh, I like this." Ooh. So yeah, y'all take care, man. Have to do this. Yeah. Bye. Probably be back on here, but bye.